Nelly, you're going to bless us with a poem instead of a story right now, right?
Yes.
Why? Excuse me. I only ask a question. I never knew I was a comedian. Yeah, I was such a comedian. And I can just ask you why and burst out into laughing. Let me ask you one more time. Tell everybody that I tell you, man. I said, tell all of them. Tell all of them that Jimmy Anderson is on his way as a comedian. Let me ask you the question again. Why? You're not gonna laugh? Sure. All right. So you're gonna bless it. You're going to bless us with a poem,
Yes.
right? Instead of a story.
Yeah.
And change of plans. Change of destination.
Yeah.
Is that so? With a different type of contemplation on your mind.
You mustn't laugh. You must listen to the poem now.
Yeah, okay, is it serious?
It's a serious poem.
Okay, now, no more jokes, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's serious.
alright.
I'm not even sitting comfortably for this. Can I sit? If words spoke louder than actions, I would speak these verses to eradicate poverty-stricken ghettos. If every word I spoke became a creation, I would be deconstructing ignorance and exposing corrupt officials. But with these verses, I chant only songs of redemption. With these verses, I propel systems of mental liberation. With these verses, I chant equal rights and justice. With these verses, I break curses cast upon a supreme race. I reverse spells of mental slavery and religious indoctrination. With these verses, I propel. That camera is just so intimidating and it's like so in my face. And I can't stand it. I really can't.
Wow.
Do not put it in my face like that.
Your poem
Please.
is including the camera. You are a genius. Did you do that? You got the camera. Did you hear that, people? She said, with these verses, that camera is so in my face. Which camera? Is the big brother. That system that is watching the people everywhere. Not so, sister. Is that not what you meant?
What?
When you said the camera, you meant the surveillance cameras all over in the system, in the world. Hey, man, sister, you're deep. You're deeper. Yeah, I agree with you. This camera is so much in our face. Anyway, continue, sister. Continue.
What?
Eh?
Well, please don't bring it like. Don't put it in my face.
Sorry, but
Just keep it there, please.
I promise. It's just that it was so compelling. And I know the people who are watching this really felt like coming closer. And I was just doing the people a service because that poet, it was really good. The poetry was really good. That's the only reason why the camera got closer to your face. All right? So, sorry about that. You may continue.
From the start.
No?
With these verses, I break curses cast upon a supreme race. I reverse spells of mental slavery and religious indoctrination. With these verses, I propel brethren and sisters and teach Ethiopian children about the divinity of Haile Selassie I and his Empress Menen. I animate spiritual consciousness and burn religion, its fairy tales, myths, and deceptions. If words spoke louder than actions, I would speak these verses to eradicate poverty-stricken ghettos. If every word I spoke became a creation, I'd be deconstructing ignorance and exposing corrupt officials. She whispers to her little sister and she says it's okay. She says it with hope in her heart that it will actually be someday. She says it with hope in her heart that it will actually be someday. She says it with hope in her heart that it will actually be someday. Although mom and dad are at it again and the bedroom has turned into a boardroom, she says it with hope in her heart that it will actually be someday.
Wow.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Hey, you can be dramatic sometimes,
Don't
huh?
stop.
I was just gonna stop so we can start again.
Okay, continue.
Alright, it's all yours now.
Screams of agonizing pleasure. Imprisoned souls sold to a decaying social system, metamorphosized into schizophrenic maniacs, genetically modified into non-human entities, mark of the beast branded into DNA, 666 reconstructed anatomy, the hour of the apocalypse. Sworn allegiance to white supremacist authorities, Ku Klux Klan minds in a state of anarchy. Ku Klux Klan minds in a state of anarchy. Ku Klux Klan minds in a state of anarchy. Hearts of stone, insatiable addictions, infanticide, fratricide, genocide. Loyalties lie with an imperious dictator. Loyalties lie with an imperious dictator. When shall it be for when I can be free so that she can be me, for I am she and they are we and we are of the same creed. We are of the same breed. Arrest me for being free to speak my mind. Undress me from my human dignity and my pride. Release me, unleash I, untie the shackles from my mind. For they must break for our sake. They must break for me to take. They must break to recreate. True Africanism must be embraced.
That was powerful. Do you realize how powerful it is?